Right now it's minus 20 degrees outside and I'm just out and about. Wondering how you can survive? Do you need a guide to surviving the Canadian winter? Join me for more. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Talkies Canada. If you are new, my name is Srijana and I am coming to you from Toronto in Canada. I'm breaking the monotony of indoor videos and I'm here shooting a quick one for you guys outside just to give you an idea of how cold it is and how to survive the Canadian winter. So for reference, it's minus 20 degrees right now and I'm still out and about, but there are a few things that you need to keep in mind strictly to survive the Canadian winter. I'm going to run you through quickly the essentials, and if you're aspiring to come to Canada, it would be great if you keep these tips in mind. In terms of clothing, the first thing to keep in mind is layering. It is your absolute guide to surviving the Canadian winter, which means you're just wearing clothes layer after layer to make sure that it serves as a contraption for body heat, and that if you're indoors and if you need to be comfortable or if it's warm in certain conditions compared to outside, you can remove some of your clothes and unlayer as required. So the first step in layering is the base layer. I recommend wearing thermals that will keep the body heat trapped. Recommended materials are nylon, polyester, silk, etc. Cotton not so much because it absorbs body heat and might actually result in you being cold. So absolutely invest in thermals that are of good quality because it's going to be well worth the investment. Now, the middle layer is a sweater or anything that you'd wear outside of your base layer. So I'm wearing a sweater, a woolen sweater, it keeps me warm, but you could wear a t-shirt, a shirt, anything that serves your purpose. Now, the most important piece of clothing in Canada is your jacket. So make sure you invest in something that is warm, something that is down-filled. You also get a lot of jackets that will give the appropriate sort of weather withstanding capacity. So you have jackets for minus 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 20, wherever you are, and whatever it is you need, there will be a corresponding jacket. It's important to pick a jacket that has a woody or a wood so that it gives you adequate protection. So you can always use this as added layering or protection against the cold. It's also important to make sure that your jeans are not the only thing that you're wearing. So it's important to use leggings or some form of first layering in addition to your jeans or pants, whatever it is. The other important thing is shoes. So there are three things to keep in mind. It has to be water resistant, slip resistant, and something that keeps you warm. Like you can see, there's a lot of snow. It does get very, very icy, a lot of the roads and the sidewalks. So you have to be careful and make sure that whatever you're wearing, the shoes are anti-slip or they have a grip. So I'm wearing what are known as Blundstones. Now these are an Australian export, but really, really popular around the world. Very, very sturdy and can hold you in good stead in Canada no matter what the weather conditions. So people wear these all year round and it's been serving me well, highly recommended. But if you don't want Blundstones in particular because they're a bit expensive, I say $300 well spent. But if you want something that's more in your budget, you'll get plenty of snowshoes here, Ugg, Sorel, whatever it is that you want. For accessories, like you can see, I'm wearing gloves. You can wear gloves, mitts, whatever it is that you like, but it's very, very important to keep your hands covered because it does get icy cold and you want to save yourself from a frostbite or just your toes and nails completely freezing up. The other thing is in the accessory space is something to cover your head. So a hat or a cap or a toque, whatever it is that you want, it keeps your ears warm. I'd also recommend scarves to keep your neck warm. It adds as an additional layer. And also make sure that your feet are warm. So in terms of socks, they have to be really warm in addition to the sturdy shoes that you're wearing. So these are sort of just basic pointers. In terms of what to get to Canada if you're coming from a warmer country, for example, when I came from India, I got just a jacket to basically serve me for the first 4 or 5 days because it is recommended that you buy your winter wear from Canada. Even if you get the warmest stuff that's available to you in India, it's not going to work here in the Canadian winter. I'm from Darjeeling. I did have a whole lot of winter wear back home, but I realized very, very quickly, in fact, as soon as I landed in the airport, that it wasn't going to work and keep me warm, given just how excruciating the weather is here. So get a basic pair of jackets, or one pair of really warm clothes, or more if you want to, but the point is that you have to buy enough and more stuff here. I know of a store in India that's really popular, Decathlon. Over there you might get a lot of winter friendly stuff, and that might serve you well for the first 5 or 10 days. But over here you'll get enough down-filled jackets and just warm clothing in general that is meant for the Canadian winter in particular. So these are just general guidelines to keep in mind if you're coming to Canada, and I will give you more tips in the days and months ahead. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. It's really, really cold, guys. Bye bye. See you in the next one.